Hi, junior scientists. I'm Mrs. DiCaprio. Welcome to a new school year in our science lab. Who doesn't like starting science with an experiment? So for today, I have an experiment to demonstrate to you. And some of you may recognize it. So put on your listening caps and your observation caps and let's see what's going on today. So I have some materials. I've got some dishwashing liquid. I've got two different kinds of peroxide. Some of you may have heard of it. Some of you have it in your medicine cabinets and used as a disinfectant if you scrape your knee or you have a little sore that you need to clean. Adults will use this on you. And then I also have some yeast and water solution. All right, I have 3 bottles here. And I'm going to practice safety. So, wearing my goggles, got my safety gloves on, and my lab coat. All right. 3 different bottles. Each of these bottles contains a solution of peroxide and dish soap. Okay. Now, this one I'm calling our control. A control is the part of the experiment where it has everything that the other experiments have, except it's going to be missing the one variable that we're going to test. And more about that in a little while. Okay. My second solution is the same as this one. It's the 3% peroxide and dish soap. What we're going to do is add few drops of food coloring and swish it around. Peroxide and dish soap. Going to use my funnel. Okay. All right. And going to use about half of this yeast and warm water solution. And here we go. And it's rising. Woo, nice stripes. There it goes. And some of you may have recognized this. It's called elephant toothpaste. Beautiful. Only an elephant can use a toothpaste like that. All right, now, sometimes we ask ourselves, ooh, how can I make the reaction go faster? How can I make the reaction go slower? Is there something different that we can do to change up the experiment a little bit? Well, the variable that we're testing is the concentration of peroxide solution. So the one I used here is a 3%. This one is 6%. Will it make the experiment go faster? Let's find out. Okay, 6%. I'm going to move this one to here. Now, interestingly, you make observations too when you do these experiments. This bottle feels warm. It has released some heat in doing this reaction, in addition to the lovely bubbles we see. Okay, we've got the remainder of our yeast and water, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay, so we didn't add the beautiful food coloring this time, but I think observing the rate of the reaction, how fast the whole thing took place, looked faster to me. What do you think? And stop and observe for a moment the differences. Besides the lack of food coloring, ask yourself, why did the stronger peroxide solution work faster than the 3% peroxide solution? And then secondly, ask yourself, if there's something else I could change in this experiment to speed it up or slow it down, what could I do? What other variables can I test in this experiment? and we'll be back to discuss in a little while. Thanks for joining me.